ổn ghê.
Now, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. How often do you send text messages?
I often send text messages. I think that it is a great way for me to stay connected with my friends and colleagues at work. Apart from that, texting also helps me save the messages on the cloud so that I can keep track of my old messages without losing any of them.
Do you reply to messages as soon as you receive them?
No, usually I take my time to think about my responses before sending. I think that it helps me keep my composure and allows me to stay calm, and I can write informative messages before sending. Apart from that, it also allowed me to gather my thoughts and reflect on my own experience and knowledge to make the right decision. If the sender asks me any difficult question,
Is sending messages popular in your country?
absolutely. I think that sending messages is quite popular in my country as we concentrate on staying positive, productive, and effective communication. Apart from that, sending text allows individuals to boost productivity as it allows for instant messages of answers and questions and exchanges.
Did you send more messages when you were younger?
Absolutely. When I was younger, I sent more messages because I think that is my way to show my concern to my friends. However, when I age, I realized that it is a childish act because it may annoy other friends, and it only result in bad emotions in the recipients. Instead, I should write only what is necessary in the message and send few text messages to people so that my texts will be received in a serious way.
Do you like taking photos?
Absolutely, I enjoy taking photos. I think that photography allows me to keep beautiful moments in my digital device, and I can also print them out to keep them in my pocket or albums around my house. Finally, I think that taking photos allows me to give the sense of nostalgia and review the old moments and memories that I want at any time, anywhere.
Do you like taking selfies?
Absolutely. I think that taking selfie is a way to love myself. It allows me to also keep a record of how I change over periods. And taking selfie is also a great way for me to freeze the beautiful moments of myself and my friends in an adorable way.
What is your favorite family photo?
I think that my favorite family photo was the one that was taken by my mother when we visit a beach. Is I think that my favorite family photo is the one that was taken by my parents when we visited Nha Trang Beach. In that photo, every family member were present. We were doing our own activities such as building castle on the sand, collecting seashore seashells, and sunbathing. The photos reflect a sense of happiness and togetherness, which makes me feel happy and satisfied whenever I look at it.
Do you like to print out your photos or just keep them on your phone or camera?
I enjoy keeping my photos in my phone because it allows me to look at my photos at any time, anywhere I want. Also, I don't have a habit of printing photo out as it's quite annoying to keep them in albums and put them in a, a beautiful corner of my house. Usually I could stack them in the storage room and lose them.
Now, I am going to give you a topic, and you will talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Remember to take notes.
Pursue a moment to describe a time when a person persuaded me to do something and I were happy about that. It was 2 years ago. My friend Emily, who was my best friend and childhood friend, told me to create my own mini garden on my balcony. It was a really interesting and thought-provoking idea, and I gladly took it. My childhood friend is a gardener and she has great expertise in planting flowers and growing plants. I treasured her insights and experience, so I followed her. She taught me how to plant the flowers step by step in a really clear way. Thankfully, I was able to finish the result and had my own beautiful garden in the background. I think that whenever I look at the mini garden, I couldn't help but feel thankful to my friends who helped me create such a beautiful masterpiece in my backyard.
Earlier, we talked about describe a time when a person persuaded you to do something and you were happy about that. Now, I will ask you some more questions related to this topic. How do advertisements persuade people?
I think that advertisement persuades people with their meaningful messages and funny, adorable, and colorful visual effects. Usually, advertisements use their beautiful illustrations to attract the attention of the customers, and then they utilize copywriters to create meaningful messages that can manipulate the mind of the consumers. As a result, the consumer believes that the product is a miracle and a solution to their own problems, and end up buying the product.
What advice should young people follow?
I think that one advice that young people should follow is to stay healthy, as people nowadays are pursuing a I believe that young people should follow the advice of staying healthy, as a lot of young people nowadays stay up late, eat unhealthy food such as fast food in order to satisfy their instant craves and needs, which deteriorate their health. Therefore, I believe that they should reduce this unhealthy behavior and focus on maintaining their health. Without a healthy body and mind, they cannot pursue bigger and more ambitious goals in their career.
What are some good ways to persuade children?
I think that one way to persuade children is to give them candies. Children enjoy sweets as they are still young and naive. They haven't recognized the harmful impacts of candies, so they enjoy the tasty characters of the candies. As a result, they I think that one way to persuade children is to help them realize the importance of a specific matter by explaining clearly in a simple way Adults can definitely persuade children, especially those who are smarter than average. Apart from that, adults can use candies to persuade children, as candies are the apple of children's eyes. They favored candies over anything else. Apart from that, giving them toys is also a great way to deal with children, as children are still young and inexperienced and are easy to be manipulated with beautiful toys.
Who do children listen to more, their parents or their teachers? Why?
I believe that children listen to their parents more because parents are those who stay by their children for most of the time. They are the one who reward and punish the children regarding the behaviors of the children. As a result, they have more power over the children. However, in specific cases such as academic performances, teachers have more priorities and tend to persuade the children more effectively than parents. That is because teachers tend to have more expertise in academic matters. Vâng ạ. Có. Còn 30 phút.
How do advertisements create meaningful messages effectively?
Ủa, con năm to tướng. Ồ, hóa ra là vẫn bị ghi âm nè. Mình cứ tưởng là cho hiện câu đây xong rồi nó không ghi âm, xong rồi nó vẫn ghi âm vào. Mất điểm mất cái câu đấy. Nè, tụt dần đây đang. Nếu mà cái hôm nào mà cày part 3 thì hôm sau sẽ nói lên 7 rưỡi. Nếu hôm trước không cày part 3 là hôm sau chỉ có 7. Cười.